25th of September 2008. A lot to cover. To start off with, I got a video camera slash still camera for my birthday. Went out, experimented with it today. Imported the files onto the computer, no problem. Went to import them into the video editor. They're movie files. Windows Movie Maker will only deal with everything else, as far as I can tell. And I haven't found the software I used to have on here that converted video formats and audio formats from A to B. So I don't even know if it does it yet. The other software I found on the computer that I'd forgotten was on there came with the webcam. You can burn things to disk and put pieces of video together, but you can't edit the size. You can't cut the little bits at the beginning or at the end, or the ums and whatever out of the middle. I thought Windows Movie Maker was almost useless. This program that came with the webcam makes this look like usable and friendly. Anyways, okay. Arg matey. It's about all the pirate you're going to get out of me this evening because I don't have enough time. Normally, or the last couple of years, I've heard about it the day after, or Talk Like a Pirate Day, just like this time. And I mean, I've also been having the same problem with International Towel Day. This year I found out about 2 weeks beforehand, and then the day after. Frustrating. Anyways, what current author would I want to write my biography? Not really certain. Terry Pratchett, your idea sounds good. Somebody with a little bit of comedy but some social commentary in there too. Might be interesting to see Lois McMaster Bujold do something. There was one earlier, and I can't remember who it was now. But there was another name. Science fiction fantasy authors tend to be mostly what comes to mind, and letting one of them add a biography would be a little strange. Fun, but strange. We'd have to see. Although, letting one of the tabloid authors, one of the guys that writes for the tabloids, write your autobiography, at least be interesting to read. I don't know if you would call it factual or not. Probably be in the same realm as letting one of the fiction writers write your stories. Anyways, birthday present of no vid. That was nifty. Your comment about that I probably would be sleeping. Yeah, I did a lot of that. I came down with a cold on Monday, and Monday and Tuesday all I did was sleep or watch TV. And I watched your vids too. I wasn't up to much physical activity at all. Even sitting in front of the computer was tiring. Summer is still going nice and strong down here. Although the way it's gone in past years, I keep waiting for the thermometer to the bottom to drop out, because it seems to come with no warning. Not being anywhere near the ocean and letting the ocean keep the temperatures regulated. There was a time when I was going to ACU that I went to class at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, whatever. It was probably 9 o'clock because I worked very hard to avoid 8 o'clocks. But went into class, came out an hour and a half later, whatever the class time period was. Went in at about 70 degrees, 75 degrees, came out to 45 degrees. Dropped about 30 degrees in an hour and a half. Had a cold front come through. I was in a t-shirt and shorts when I went to class. I had to go back for a coat and pants. Really enjoyed the birthday vid. That was very funny. Had never seen that Marilyn Monroe vid before. Saw parodies of it before. I think I liked some of the parodies better. I wouldn't call Marilyn Monroe a singer. An okay actress and a very attractive woman, but I wouldn't have gone for her singing. Hi, Jen. Thank you for the birthday greeting. That was kind of a little different. Kind of fun. Transformers. My take on why it went off the air was corporate greed. There wasn't making enough money for commercials, so they took it off the air. Corporate greed in my book equals increasing world suck. So it just made the world a little less happy place to be. Star Wars preview. I don't remember ever seeing that preview before. Probably saw it a couple dozen times before I went and saw the movie on Saturday morning cartoons or something. I'm really glad they've gotten better at the art of putting together previews to sell a movie, to make the movie look interesting. Because if it had been just off of those previews, I wouldn't have gone. That's a boring preview. I saw the movie not long after it first came out, in 1977. My grandmother took me. I was 6 or 7 at the time, and I remember being enthralled with the whole movie, being absolutely excited and at it. Saw it in the theater downtown Seattle. Don't know if the theater's even still there. Don't know which theater. I just remember it was downtown Seattle somewhere. Film Labyrinth. Always have enjoyed it. Had some friends who were such big fans, they went out and bought the book on globe juggling the way Bowie did in the film. Not going to be going out as Bowie this Halloween. Partially time to put a costume together, and partially I don't want to scare my daughter away. I want to wait until she's old enough to go, "Oh, that's funny, Daddy," instead of and then she's already got a costume. I found a pumpkin onesie somewhere, and so she's going as a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, and I've got 2 jack-o'-lantern shirts, so we're probably going as a pumpkin patch this Halloween, the whole family. Hey Kevin, long time no see. Good to see you. Keep hearing about stuff you're having to do for my parents. At least they're keeping you busy, and it pays the bills. The last question of the day: if I could ask God any one single question, what could it be? That's one I've probably been asking a lot in my prayers lately, is what plan do you have for me? What is it that I'm supposed to do? Because that end goal in mind would definitely help figuring out what I'm going to do on a daily basis, that kind of thing. And thank you for doing the birthday vid. And it occurred to me after the fact that you could have done the birthday vid, given me the day off, and then me do the day after. But you had already said you were going to do all 3 days. So, if we're still doing this next year, or when we get to your birthday next year, whatever, or we just take another holiday in there. So, see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, that was the other one I thought of. John Green, one of the Vlog Brothers, using him for your biography. Be different.